Running payroll for the first time as a small business owner, startup founder, or new HR manager is easily one of the most nerve-wracking parts of running a business. You are sitting in front of your laptop, looking at the Justworks dashboard, terrified that one wrong click will delay paychecks, miscalculate local taxes, or send a giant tax penalty straight to your business. The fear of getting fined by the IRS, messing up an employee's direct deposit, or misclassifying a remote worker is completely valid because payroll mistakes carry real financial and emotional consequences for your team. But here is the good news: Justworks is actually built to make this process simple, provided you know how to use its built-in features properly. Most beginners end up taking 3 times longer than necessary because they treat Justworks like a basic calculator instead of leveraging its underlying automation. Today, we are breaking down the absolute best Justworks payroll hacks for beginners so you can run payroll in under 5 minutes, completely risk-free, every single cycle. The first massive mistake beginners make is handling remote employee work addresses incorrectly. When you hire a remote team member, Justworks automatically uses your primary office address as their default work location unless you explicitly change it. This creates a silent tax nightmare. State and local payroll taxes are tied directly to where the work is actually being performed. If your business is based in New York, but your new hire works from home in Texas, leaving their work location as your headquarters means you will incorrectly withhold New York state taxes while failing to register and pay required employer taxes in Texas. The IRS and state tax agencies hold you responsible for these reporting errors, which leads to back taxes and penalties. The hack here is to execute a monthly work location audit before you submit a single pay run. Go straight to your dashboard, navigate to your team directory, and check every single remote employee's employment tab. Verify that their residential address matches their assigned work address. Doing this simple 2-minute check prevents quarter-end adjustments, keeps your state tax filings 100% compliant, and ensures your remote staff never gets surprised by incorrect tax withholdings on their pay stubs. Another major friction point for beginners is managing variable pay, like off-cycle bonuses, spot awards, commissions, or tips. Many new admins panic when they need to pay a bonus because they think they have to adjust the main payroll schedule or run a completely separate regular pay cycle, which messes up tax withholding calculations. If you run a bonus inside a standard pay cycle without adjusting the settings, Justworks will aggregate that amount with regular earnings, potentially pushing your employee into a higher tax bracket for that single pay stub and over-withholding federal taxes. The solution is to utilize the one-off payments feature properly. Justworks allows you to issue supplemental payments separately from regular salary runs. When setting up a one-off payment, explicitly select the correct payment classification, whether it is a supplemental bonus, commission, or recorded tips. Justworks will automatically apply the flat federal supplemental tax withholding rate, protecting your employees from tax surprises while keeping your bookkeeping clean. If you have hourly workers or employees earning tips, make sure you use the dedicated tip options to log both processed tips and outside recorded tips so that all earnings show up accurately on end-of-year W-2 forms. Let us talk about accounting integrations, which is where beginners waste hours of manual labor. If you are manually downloading Justworks CSV files and typing payroll totals line by line into QuickBooks Online or Xero, you are doing it wrong and opening yourself up to severe data entry errors. The hack is setting up your general ledger mapping up front. In your Justworks settings, connect your accounting software and map your chart of accounts directly to Justworks pay types. Map wages, employer tax contributions, health insurance benefits, and administrative fees to their specific sub-accounts. Once this visual bridge is set up, every time you run payroll, Justworks automatically pushes a clean, fully reconciled journal entry straight to your accounting software. What used to take 2 hours of tedious manual reconciliation every 2 weeks now happens automatically in the background in less than 3 seconds. Time tracking is another area where small business owners experience constant stress. Manually collecting paper timesheets or tracking hourly shifts in external spreadsheets leads to duplicate entries, missed overtime calculations, and constant pay discrepancies. The quick fix is turning on Justworks Hours and syncing it directly to your primary payroll dashboard. When your hourly workers log their time via the Justworks mobile app or web portal, their approved hours, overtime rates, and PTO usage is streamed directly into the upcoming pay run. Instead of calculating regular hours versus overtime manually, you simply review the synced timesheets, click Approve, and let the system run the math automatically. Finally, you need to know how to handle the inevitable human errors before they turn into real disasters. What happens if you submit payroll and then realize 10 minutes later that you forgot to add a wage increase for a promoted employee? Beginners often panic, try to issue manual wire transfers, or call customer support in a total frenzy. As long as you catch the mistake before the daily processing cutoff time, you can open your dashboard, select the pending pay run, and make edits directly without paying extra processing fees or canceling the cycle. Furthermore, for general quarterly tax adjustments, Justworks gives you a 1-week grace window immediately following the end of each quarter to fix misclassified payments or data entry errors before tax forms are finalized. Knowing these windows exist removes the existential fear of clicking the Submit button. Always run your internal payroll review 24 hours before the hard cutoff so you leave yourself room to make adjustments using this built-in window. By auditing remote addresses monthly, utilizing one-off payment categories, automating your accounting integration, syncing direct time tracking, and working within your processing windows, you transform Justworks from a stressful chore into a seamless background engine. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.